What is up, my friends? Welcome. This is Mog Monday, take 2. That's right. We had a problem yesterday. I don't really know what happened, honestly. We were streaming. We were doing Mog Monday. We were having a great old time. And Twitch dropped and then came back and then dropped and then came back and everything got blown up. So, this is the makeup stream. I know it's Tuesday, but we're doing Mog Monday. That's right, Mog Monday. We're also going to play some Modern later. We got some fun brews. We got a freshly brewed for you. A Bant slide deck that I built, as well as a pretty amusing Golostron kind of meme deck. But for now, it's Mog Monday, and we got some Goblins to play. Of course, for those who don't know what Mog Monday is, well, I play Goblins every Monday. Simple as that. It's what you all wanted to see, and you made your voices heard, and here we are once again on a Mog Monday. Last week was Standard Goblins. This week, we're jumping into Legacy. Now, of course, Legacy's where I've done a lot of goblining over the years, but things have gotten pretty tough in Legacy. We're going to enter a world where a fiery tree wants to kill all of our Goblin Lackeys and then return all the lands we destroy with Wasteland. Ren and 6 running rampant in Legacy. I have not played much Legacy in the last year and a half, honestly. Very few Legacy events on the SG Tour, and then I haven't been playing many tournaments anyway. So, we're just going to dive right back in. Honestly, people have asked me my thoughts on Goblins and Legacy lately, and my thoughts have been pretty negative. Ren and 6 is one of the most prevalent cards in the format. It's played in most of the fair decks, and it is exceptionally good against us. It kills 1 toughness creatures, which is obviously very bad for us. And it also returns lands destroyed by Wasteland, as well as gives your opponent infinite lands in conjunction with a fetch land. And a lot of what Goblins does is play 1 toughness creatures and Wasteland and Rishadan Port you. So when your opponent's playing a land light Delver deck that only wants to draw 2 lands a game, that Wasteland Rishadan Port is pretty good. But when they have a Ren and 6 to return a land every turn, it's not looking as good. But we're going to try it. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to be changing up formats here on Mog Mondays as often as possible. The goal is to keep it fresh, and I didn't think we can keep this fresh, but y'all wanted to see it, and we're gonna do it. So, playing Legacy Goblins in Pioneer, we can see if we can do that. Of course, Pioneer of a new format announced. Crazy day yesterday. Crazy day. Probably why the internet broke, honestly. So, we had some resubs also. Call me Kyla, Dave. Thanks to resub, appreciate that, and welcome everyone to Mog Monday here on the stream. So, honestly, our list here is pretty standard. This is pretty close to what we used to play in Legacy. Haven't made too many changes. Biggest point of contention is, do I want to play Munitions Expert? Dan. What's up, Dan? Thanks for resubbing. Appreciate that. Dan Jessup, of course, a good friend of mine and well-known Magic player. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that. Dan, what are your thoughts on Pioneer? So the big point of contentions are, do you want to play black for Munitions Expert and Sling Gang Lieutenant? Both very good cards in Modern. However, the burden of fetching a black-red land in Legacy is much, much higher because we expose ourselves to Wasteland. And Goblins is a fairly mana-hungry deck. When Vial and Lackey aren't rolling, you got to cast spells. And having to preemptively fetch a Badlands because I might draw my Munitions Expert or my Sling Gang Lieutenant and then getting Wastelanded feels really, really bad. So we're sticking with the mono-red version for the most part. We do have white sideboard cards and 1 Plateau, but that Plateau is not necessary in game 1s. The problem is if you play 1 black card in your deck, now you have to fetch your black source because you risk not being able to cast your black card if you draw it, and it gets tough. Yes. Badlands and Scrublands, aptly named dual lands. They're bad and they're for scrubs retroactively. So yeah, pretty simple deck, and we're just gonna see how it goes, honestly. I haven't played Goblins in Legacy in a while. This is gonna be a nice exploration. I'm okay. Nope, no sneeze, we're good. And of course we have Goblin Trashmaster here as our new artifact hate card of choice. We are not playing Tinstery Hooligan anymore because Trashmaster is just a lot more powerful. So when Trashmaster is good, it's really, really good. And it's also a Lord occasionally. We get 1 extra 1 on the board, as well as a Chainwhirler. And we'll just ride here. Ride or die here on Mogg Mondays. Goblins. We get some Modern to play later too, and it's going to be pretty fun. I brewed up a pretty fun Bant Astral Slide deck. I'm looking forward to brewing. I might have time to play, so we'll see. Yeah, Dan, I'm gonna do a stream. This is an announcement for everyone else, I guess, too. I'm gonna do a stream on Thursday, most likely. I was talking to Todd Anderson. Me and Todd are gonna do a Pioneer stream where we each brew like 4 Pioneer decks and battle against each other because there aren't obviously a lot of ways to play Pioneer yet. So look for that on Thursday, I believe. We're still figuring out the exact details. Probably like Thursday afternoon. Me and Todd Anderson are gonna do a Pioneer stream, which should be fun. Look forward to that as well. Of course, that'll be on YouTube as well. So, yeah. Let's get the old keepskis here. Get the vial. We got the Mogg War Marshal. We're all set. We're ready to roll. Yes, the Healy combo is legal. A lot of crazy stuff happening in Pioneer. Do I have a Pithy Needle for Ren 6? No. I'm just going to power through. Just going to power through. Aether Vial is on the stack. I don't know what happened yesterday, honestly, with the internet. My internet was fine. Are they going to force my Aether Vial? Exiling Delver of Secrets? Okay. My internet was fine. Like, my internet was working. Just Twitch kept cutting out and cutting in and cutting out and cutting in. I don't really know why. So, Delver of Secrets again? Jeez. So I don't really know what happened, truth be told. But seems to be working today, so we'll see. Don't daze me, bro. Alright, so we got War Marshal down. No, don't really want to Wasteland them without access to Vial. We got spells to cast, so obviously they have Blind Flip, but they hit Spell Pierce at least, so it's not bad. Yeah, with Mono Red being one of the best decks in Standard for the last like 5 years, I imagine Mono Red's decent in Pioneer. I'm gonna spend a couple hours brewing up the 4 decks for a Pioneer. Try and see if we can find some cool stuff. So we got Jeskai Delver here. Interesting. Interesting. Umizawa's Jite. That is somewhat problematic. Goblin Warchief. They have 3 cards in hand? Oh, man. Just natural hardcast GT. Justin, resub. Welcome back, my friend. Not good. Not good. This is kind of the problem with Goblins and Legacy, is that typically Goblins used to crush these fair matchups. And now they just have so many more tools that you just don't crush them anymore, you know? Yeah, Pioneer's interesting too, is there's no Lightning Bolt. There aren't a lot of good removal spells in Lightning Bolt, sans in Lightning Bolt. Aren't a lot of good removal spells in Pioneer sans Fatal Push. So, it's interesting. What's up, Killer Germ? Are we running Jit? No. Yeah, I mean, we're in pretty big trouble here. Need to find land as well as possibly a Matron or the Trashmaster. Sans Cognito, 2-month resub. Welcome back, my friend. That's month number 2. It means you chose to come back, and I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Ooh, we're just going big here. Yeah, unsurprisingly, Umizawa is shit good against Goblins. Who would have thought? Alright, let me try a bunch of uncastables. Alright, not a very close game there. Not a very close game. We probably needed that Vial. They forced to roll our Vial, blinded up Delver, and played Jit on turn 2. Those are all very bad things for us. Rough. It's a rough world out there for Goblins in in Legacy. It's a rough world. Alright, we're going to bring in 2 Pyrokinesis and a second Trashmaster. We're going to cut the Sharpshooter and, like, Stingscourgers. Yeah, Stingscourger's terrible. Got a Piledriver. We're going to keep a Sharpshooter. I don't think we need it. Even a couple Piledrivers, but we'll shave a few. Sideboard is mostly geared towards unfair decks, because those are the decks that usually give Goblin trouble. But, it's tough. It's tough. Murder's Cut's pretty good. I mean, there are better delve spells, but definitely looking forward to brewing in Pioneer. I think Pioneer is... I'm pretty pissed off that it's not going to be on Arena, honestly. Alright, this hand is pretty terrible. You cannot keep hands like this ever. That is significantly better. So yeah, I'm pretty pissed it's not going to be on Arena. Even if they just announced that, you know, it's going to be on Arena in a year or a year and a half, I think a really good idea would be to... I'm going to keep Port. I'm going to keep Port or Wasteland. I'll be Wasteland. So I think a really good idea would have been to announce that Pioneer was going to be on Arena in a year or a year and a half. And what they do is they simply keep adding sets back to the start point of Pioneer on Arena, you know, one every month or two, whatever, you know, and that set gets added to Historic, support Historic as a format until you reach all the way back to RTR, you have the full Pioneer format, and then Historic becomes Pioneer. Simple as that. And don't know why they're not doing something like that. So you always lean on Vial, not Lackey, because if they have interactive spells to kill Lackey, you'd rather get the Vial down and Vial going. Perfect. Much better. So, I don't know. We'll see. Grim Lobmancer. Alright, well, this is pretty good for us. We get to put Lackey into play, kill their Lobmancer. That kind of sucks. We could just play a Vial and Wasteland them. But then they have a possible active Lobmancer. We could just kill the Lobmancer now. Second Vial is not really doing a ton for us either. Let's just kill this now, I guess. Let's kill that. Draw a card. Alright. Looking pretty good here. We're a little light on actual action. But you know, we have our enablers. We don't really have any action, but we have double Wasteland and a Piledriver, so Tundra Volcanic Island. That's it? That's all you got? Vial to 2. Land. So we'll attack. I'm sure this is going to die. Which is honestly fine because it doesn't even... We don't have any cards in our hand anyway, so... Works for me. So, swords. Play another Vial. And we're going to give them the old Wastelands on their upkeep. We don't really need spells this game, honestly. Red, white. I have a shatter here. What's up, guard yourself? How's it going, everyone? Welcome. English, how's it going? Killer Germ. Lobmancer. Mig. Mig, how the righties doing? Right, so we're going to pass to draw step and see what they do. Alright, mana's gone. I mean, pretty good start. Again, this is, we don't have a lot of gas here, but we have all of our, we're totally set up. You know, we have our, both vials, we have 2 lands, they have literally no permanents. So we're much, you know, more set to draw out of this than they are, so. One lonely P. Diddy. One is the loneliest number. Sweet. Zibby's doing good. Zibby just had his carrot for breakfast, and now he's sleeping, as usual. Zibby sleeping emote coming soon. Zibby sleep emote coming soon. Their Wasteland, sure. Hey Jim, by the way, the guy you played in the top 8 of SCG Jersey Regionals, Ivan Espiona, goes to my local game store. We were all rooting for him and not rooting for me. Rude. Yes. I should have known what he was playing. I would have kept my 7 in game 1. I should have scouted better, so I wanted to get dinner with Nicole, honestly. Me and Nicole went to get dinner. The whole point of regionals for me was just to qualify for the Invitational because I'm not currently qualified. And now I am, so mission accomplished. Yeah, I was able to draw in round 8, and then me and Nicole went and got a nice dinner. Siege Gang Commander. Alright, I mean, this is like going fine. They could dredge shenanigans here to kill my vial, which would be kind of annoying, but at least we're like ahead on board currently, so. And they've drawn a lot of lands this game. We wastelanded them twice, and they've made every land drop. The truest of names. Sure. They've chosen me. I choose you. Mogg War Marshal. Oh, it's kind of annoying that Violent to 3, but sure. Mogg War Marshal. Force of Will, exiling Delver of Secrets. That's fine. I mean, Delver is, you know, their threats are important against us, for sure. Might dredge shenanigans here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yes. Pro Blue. Love to see it. You'll love to see it. Yeah, we're packing in for 1 here. Let's give him the old P. Diddy. You can see here what I was talking about earlier about having basic lands in play. You know, if we were playing the black cards, we gotta fetch a Badlands. You know, I guess we don't have to, but then we could draw a black card and not be able to cast it. So exposing yourself to Wasteland is not great. That ponder went to not shuffle. Now they're pondering again. Only have 1 card in hand, so they're pretty low on resources. True name Piledriver. This ponder goes no shuffle, and they actually dredged the shenanigans, which is kind of weird to dredge it at that point. Vial to 4. Mogg War Marshal. We're getting in for 1. Mogg War Marshal. And we could... No. Never mind. I guess it does... It mills 1 card off the ponder, so you get to keep 1 and then shuffle 1, or lose 1, but like... And I guess they kind of want a shenanigans, but we're kind of going to kill them with Piledriver next turn. So... I don't know. The dog, what's up, my friend? Yes, Mog Monday on a Tuesday. We had some technical problems yesterday. Unfortunately, the stream just kept cutting out. I wasn't really sure why. So Mog Monday got canceled. But that's okay. We're back on Tuesday. Let's pretend, you know? I know you don't want to pretend it's a Monday on Tuesday, but... Alright, well, this is pretty good for us because it's about to go down. We're going to resolve our vial first. Put our vial up to 5. Vial in Siege Gang Commander. Don't do this too often, but... And we're going to sacrifice the War Marshal. It's about to die anyway. Can I kill them? This would be 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I mean, we're going to kill him with the... I guess, then a bolt, we're going to kill him anyway, so... Sacrifice this. You can go with this. You can go with that. Draw for turn. Combat. Attack. Do you have a lightning bolt? Your hand is Jit Shenanigans card. Alright, well, we're going to go... 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're actually 1 short of killing them if we do this. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. You didn't sacrifice anything. They go to 3. And unless they have like Pyroclasm or something, we're pretty should be fine. Do I think Oko should have been banned yesterday? Something should have been banned from the green decks. I like the argument of banning Nissa. I thought that was pretty interesting. Nissa is the card that really snowballs after Oko and makes Hydrocrisis stupid. But I'm extremely unsurprised they didn't ban it. It's the face mythic of the new set. So, I don't know. Oko seems to be a pretty egregious design. And I don't know what they were thinking. But, I don't know. Honestly. Alright, so game 3 here against Blue-Red Delver. Blue-Red-White Delver, sorry. Jeskai Delver. Yeah, Dan, it's funny. I sold some cards to Dean, and Nicole opened a pre-release foil promo Oko. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold on to that one just in case it doesn't get banned on Monday. And lo and behold, now it's like $100. So, hashtag MTG Finance. Also in good news, I never sell my cards. I have just boxes of old standard rares, like playsets of old standard. You pull those bad boys out for Pioneer, right? I got everything. I'm pretty sure. Like, everything. So, alright. Game 3, our hand kind of sucks. Only 2 lands, both wastelandable. No Vial, no Lackey, no War Marshal. Yeah, even though we have Pyrokinesis, we're going to start mulligan here. It's better. We're going to keep. It's pretty interesting. If you want to keep Cavern of Souls or not. We do have a Vial. It is vulnerable to Wasteland. But so is our Wasteland. Yes. Fine, let's do this. Yeah, Plague Engineer. I'm sure we'll get Plague Engineer today. I'm not looking forward to it. It's more of a when than if we will. Alright, so Poonder. I just like don't see the point in selling cards. I owned all of Standard for, the last 5 or 6 years since I play every weekend. Or I used to. And when it got late in the season, the cards tank in value. And it's just not worth it to bulk off your siege rhinos and stuff, like you just hold on to them, whatever. And then occasionally cards go up in value. Oh look, my hardened scales are now $20 each or whatever. So just kept them. There's definitely a good point to sell, but it's well before the end of the format, and I needed to play, so I've got to keep my cards, and I'll have to go through all that. I don't know what hardened scales are. I'm just using an example of when some random crap rare all of a sudden becomes like a $10 card in Modern, $20 card. It's like, wow, sure glad I didn't sell these for 10 cents each. You could bulk off your entire Standard collection basically for like $20, or you could just keep them, and then one card spikes to $5 each, and your playset's $20. There you go. So like bulking off cards is basically never correct. All right, Goblin Lackey's not bad. Goblin Lackey is not bad. So Ponder Delver. So this Delver's gonna flip next turn. We are lacking in a way to kill it, but I think we're just gonna go get our War Marshal in place safely here. Start building a board. Ponder, sure. I mean, hitting with Lackey's not bad here. Nothing like great to put in, but yeah, Pioneer's not currently a filter on Gatherer. I assume it's not a filter on Magic Online yet either. It's going to be annoying trying to build decks, but yeah, it is funny because like for Nicole started in RTR. So for her, like she had to learn all the cards in Modern and stuff, but in Pioneer, that's just her history playing Magic. So it's kind of cool for her. So like, I don't think Pioneer is necessarily a bad idea. I'm just pretty freaking pissed off it's not going to be an arena. And like, I just don't really get the need for it. The current need for a new format was we need a new format so we can use the old cards on arena. That's like the need for a format. We already have a lot of formats right now. We don't need another format. But if we had a need, that's it. And Pioneer doesn't meet that need, which is just crazy to me. I'll discuss this in my article on Friday because I'm got a lot of words to say about it. All right, so there's Stoneforge Mystic. We'd love to draw a Gempalm. Oh look, Umezawa's cheat again. All right, Gempalm Incinerator off the top. Vial to 2. No Echo. Gempalm. Mogg War Marshal. Yeah, I mean, that's not really great for us. I mean, we have Trashmaster coming out pretty soon. They still have 5 cards in hand, though. That's a lot of cards in hand. That is a lot of cards in hand. I mean, we can't really play Warchief or attack or do anything with the Jit looming. Let me just say go. No, I don't want to wasteland them because we just have a Trashmaster in our hand. So if we just draw a land, we just kill Vegit at very little loss, you know. So Shenanigans is pretty annoying. I'm gonna vial in the War Marshal. If I draw a land, I want to have enough ammo in play. If I don't do this, and they, maybe this is dumb. I don't know. I guess they're not jitting me this turn, so. Still have 4 cards in hand? Jeez. Goblin Matron. Alright, that's like fine. I can get a Gempalm here. At least be able to interact a little bit. It's definitely Gempalm, right? Yeah, I think so. Just need to draw land. Gempalm helps us do, so. Mogg Mondays, Mogg Mondays. Alright, so Jit's on the insect. Gets 2 counters. It's not the end of the world. Certainly a hit, but probably draw a land like this turn, or we're dead, but I guess we have Gempalm. Now, we're not playing any Tarfires. I think we actually should probably be playing 1 because it's the best answer to Plague Engineer. I could definitely see playing 1 Tarfire. Otherwise, we're pretty soft to Plague Engineer, as you can see by our board of 6 1/1 creatures. Ponder, no shuffle. Scalding Tarn. Rishadan Port. Alright, cool. So they could obviously have a bolt to kill my Trashmaster, but what's up, Eddie? Pioneer stream with Todd will be on Thursday afternoon, most likely. We're still. I messaged him last night about it, so it's looking like Thursday afternoon. Cause he's the trash man. Yeah, he's the trash man. This coming Thursday, yes, like 2 days from now. Kill Goblin Lackey. Sure. Kill Goblin Matron. Sure. How about we attack for 8? Because he's the trash man. Lightning Bolt, Goblin Trashmaster. Alright. So whatever. We kill that with this. We lose a Goblin. We have Gempalm, Warchief, and 3 Goblins in play. And they have 2 cards in hand. Sure, Todd can handle himself, Tur. Alright, so here comes Delver. They have another Stoneforge Mystic? Ugh. This is gross. See, this is the problem with Goblins and Legacy. Like, we should be, the Goblins used to crush these fair decks, you know? But now it's just like an uphill battle. So now we gotta kill the Batterskull rather than kill the Insectile Aberration. I don't think we can. I think we have to kill the Delver. We just can't, like, the Delver just kills us. We can just chump block Batterskull for now. So, pass turns, they go. Hot. No, Gempalm's not 4 damage to everything. It's one thing. That would be very, very good. Alright, so Batterskull's here. Not sure exactly why the large battering ram gains life, but nope. So, stay alive, draw Ringleader, or Matron is the play currently. So, kill that. Draw a card. Draw Aether Vial. Timely. Very timely. Ringleader off the top rope. They still have 3 cards in hand. They have a lot of lands in play. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is a clock. And that is a Goblin Piledriver. No good. And all they have to do is equip the Batterskull, the True Name, we're dead. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this is the problem with Goblins and Legacy, honestly. I hate to say it, but you can't even beat the fair decks. There was a time, 5, 6 years ago, when Goblins was really good in Legacy, where you just would literally never lose to a fair deck. And that time is no more. True Name Nemesis and all these crazy Ren and 6 and Plague Engineer and just too much. I mean, in order to keep them off equipping, I need to Wasteland them and port them, and I'm just never winning the game. Because now I've constricted my resources, I have nothing happening, and we just die to 2 turns in the to the True Name anyway, and if they have a land, they can still equip. So, it just doesn't matter. We're just dead. We should have no answer to True Name. The inevitability of True Name does not help us. All right. Yeah, it's fun. Keep this. Keep this. I'm gonna give him the old fetch skis. Why does Wizards hate tribal decks? I have no idea. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Force of Will, Exiling Days. Alright. So you used to be really happy when things like that happened. Alright. I mean, I would love to port them, but they have a fetch land, obviously. So I guess we're just gonna Piledriver here. Doesn't feel great, but uh-oh. Nothing doing, huh? Alright, well, now we're gonna Vial. Cool. And I guess we're just going to upkeep port them anyway. Might as well. Making correct fetch land. They're letting us tap it. Now we draw a Wasteland. We can Wasteland their fetch land, which is just like achievement unlocked. Ooh. Inkmoth Nexus. Okay. We'll be saving that Wasteland for other things. Mogg War Marshal. Alright, well, we're just shipping the old Warchief here. If they kill us with Nexus this turn, God bless them. I mean, they obviously don't have a land, so they would need, like, oh, they drew a land. Alright, we're probably dead. Oh, they wastelanded us, never mind. Sure. You wastelanding me when I have a Warchief and a Vial in play feels pretty good for me. So I don't have a problem with that. I figured we were dead because they just have a mana source. All we need is like Invigorate and Berserk or whatever. And they have all spells in their hand, but apparently not. Apparently not. Alright. Vial's going up. Ringleader. Yeah, I mean, this is a lethal attack. What you got for us, Infect opponent? Invigorate. All right. I'll take that trade. You know, I'll take that trade all day. All day, every day. Still have lethal on board. And we killed their Invigorate and their Nexus. All right. Look pretty dead to me. Matron. Yes, please. Yes, yes. Let's get another Matron. Look at us go. How often do you pay Echo on War Marshal? Not that often, but as I've always said, I think everyone in Magic has like one thing they've done more than everyone else. Mine is pay Echo on War Marshal. You do it in fair matchups a decent amount. Alright, so Infect. We're going to want Pyrokinesis for sure. I don't actually hate Thalia here, honestly. Even though they don't drive well together, but also Chainwhirler. I want to cut the Trashmaster, the Stingscourger, probably like a couple Ringleaders, honestly. Mindbreak Trap is definitely too deep. Definitely more of like a. We should need to be a kind of a beatdown deck to. Whereas we're not really gonna beat them. Like with card advantage, we're gonna beat them with not dying. Oh my god, the Jets game was so bad last night. Nicole and I watched some of it. Like, it was like a high school football team playing against the Patriots. Alright, so these are all gone. And I'm going to only bring in 2 Thalia. I think it's fine if we draw it. I guess they do have one. They probably only have 1 Wasteland for crop rotation. They're never going to kill Thalia. This is fun. I like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. It's not good at all. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good hand. Alright, we can keep this. All you filthy Patriots fans in chat. Alright, Tropical Island. Glistener Elf. He's going to die on turn 2 here. Plateau. Goblins really has plateaued in this format. Brainstorm. We're still alive. Oh, we're still alive. Let's draw a Goblin Lackey. Can we do that? Or are we dead? No. Double Glistener Elf. Okay. The creature heavy draw. Got it. Alright. How about them Thalias? Big question is, are we blocking with Thalia? Probably not. Endelaven? Definitely not. Alright, kill me. Do it. No, nothing. I mean, they're on the all creature draw. Alright. How about we draw any goblin that costs 1 or 2? We do that? Nope. Yeah, we're kind of in trouble here, honestly. We, don't got a bunch going on. I think the Warchief's getting in. Is Thalia gonna blind? Thalia can't really block. Whatever, just attack. Go ahead, kill me again. Again, not much I can do here. So, in Legacy, Infect plays many less pump spells than Modern Infect. It's much more interactive spells. So, they have 8 poison here. Hopefully, they can't find the remaining 2 to kill me. I'm sure they will, but. Yep. So, not much we can do there, honestly. Kind of stinky, but decent start. Let's try again.
Mog Tuesday. Geez, Jim. Thought we were professionals around lol JK. Hope your day is going well, Jim. Hashtag YouTube people.
DMT, what's up, my friend? Thanks for the resub. Appreciate that. Yeah, had some technical issues yesterday. The stream kept crashing. I don't really know why. But it crashed one too many times, and we gave up. We gave up. But now we're back. Mog Tuesdays. Making up for Mog Monday yesterday. And the technical issues. Alright, so we keep this Arid Sharpshooter. They kill us in turn 2, whatever. Noble Hierarch, sure. Alright, let's get our Plateau. Wooded Foothills. Alright, not like great draws here, but get my War Marshal down. Wise Wolf resub.
Heyo, if I wanted to submit a deck list, how would I do that?
Deck list for what, Wise Wolf? What's up, Ralph? I discussed Pioneer a little earlier. I'll discuss it in my article more this week. New formats are fun. I don't really get who it's for. It's a new format. It's fun to play. I mean, it's always fun to do new formats. But all right, so Sharpshooter obviously changes our Spellskite changes our Sharpshooter plan a lot. I think we're going to Warchief here and set up for next turn. Definitely could just die to Nexus next turn, but again, there's not really much we can do. So why upkeep fetch instead of end of turn? Because I already F6'd. Just a little F6 value, you know, a little F6 value. The thing is, as I said earlier, I don't know why we needed a new format. The one need we currently have in Modern for a new format, in Magic for a new format, is we need a format on Arena to use cards that rotate out of Standard. That's our current need. That's the only need Magic has for a new format. And, alright, we're dead. And, this new format doesn't fit that need. So I don't understand why it exists. New formats are fun. Yeah, sure, it's fun to brew new formats. We're playing me and Todd Anderson are going to do a stream on Thursday of Pioneer decks and stuff. But again, as I said, they specifically said it's not for Arena, which is really stupid because they should make it for Arena and just in a year work their way back towards it. But I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? I'll discuss it more closely in my article on Friday, where I'll also gloat that I got all 5 predictions right. This stream is brought to you by Coalesce Apparel and Design.shop. Coalesce Apparel, all your awesome Magic shirts. Check them out, Coalesce Apparel. Not only are the designs fun, the shirts are super soft and super comfortable. When I think about them, I touch myself. Check it out, CoalesceApparel.shop. Use promo code GYM10 for 10% off your order. They also have a really cool new Commander shirt. Keeping it 100. Zibby likes it, right, Zibby? Check it out, CoalesceApparel.shop. Also, CoolStuffInc.com. #1 source for all your game shopping needs, CoolStuffInc.com. Use promo code GYM5. Check out my articles. Video Monday, article Friday. Yesterday's video was all about the Ken Yukihiro Embercleave deck from the Pro Tour. Check that out, CoolStuffInc.com. What do you think, Zibby? Making your bed? Look, at least he's awake. You know? At least he's awake. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I just think it's strange that they specifically said it's not for Arena. If they just said nothing, maybe we can talk about it. But it seems very short-sighted in my opinion. While waiting for our next match here, also want to remind everyone about BCWSupplies.com. #1 source for all your game supply needs, BCWSupplies.com. Get your Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. You can buy a 6-pack, right, with my promo code. It's like $6 a pack of sleeves for a 100 pack. 6 packs of 100 sleeves, $6 a pack. Cool. BCWSupplies.com, promo code GYM10. And buy your sleeves in advance, all right? Don't be a fool. Don't buy them at the tournament for $17 a pack. All right? Be smart. Elite 2 deck guard sleeves, best sleeves in the market. Check them out. BCWSupplies.com. All right. We got a win here for the poor Goblins here in Legacy. Can we do that? We're on the draw. Hand's kind of mopey, but we're going to keep. We have Prospector and War Marshal. We're going to keep. Maybe they'll go turn 1 show and tell. We'll just give him the old Stingscourger. I haven't played Legacy in a long time. I've had very little interest in Legacy lately. The format honestly just doesn't look very fun. Like, I haven't played Legacy since Ren and 6 has been legal, and it just doesn't look very fun to me. I don't know. Just not super interested in Legacy. Scalding turn, go, no crack. Maybe they'll turn 1 us, or turn 2 us with a Storm deck or something. Snow-covered island. Ponder. They shuffled. They gave him the old shuffle skis. Ringleader. I mean, Mogg War Marshal is like obviously fine with Prospector, but it's not great. I guess that's probably what we're gonna do though. So we'll attack first. I did not watch Star Wars trailer last night. I don't watch trailers, even though I watched the previous trailer. I'm back to my roots. I am an anti-trailer person. I want to go into movies with a blank slate. I think the rat die. What? What ox? Yes, Goose. Don't forget, folks. We're still raising money for Extra Life. All right, for children's hospitals and sick kids. Extra Life. All month we're raising money. Myself and the Goosey Gang, me, Ollie, Knox, Voxy, Bloody, and Merchant, raising money for the kids, for the children. All right, so exclamation point Goose in chat to donate. When you donate, you get honked at. It's pretty fun. Check it out. Let's raise some money for some kids. I should not have to sell you on raising money for children. All right. Snow-covered island tundra. Mystic Sanctuary. Mystic Sanctuary. All right. I guess we're not echoing. Sacrifice this. I need a miracle. Alright, we drew a land. That's kind of cool, I guess. They have 6 cards in hand, though. Yeah, this is not ideal. Our Stingscourger is obviously a blank card. I mean, we could cast a Warchief, I guess. But just walks into a Swords to Plowshares, so we're trying to attack. Alright, Goblin P. Diddy. There's a question of, do we want to Wasteland their Tundra? We're already like a little light on mana ourselves, honestly. I could see a Wasteland here. Really hate this Stingscourger. Swords Plowshares, Goblin Piledriver. Alright, so we'll give him the old business here. What legacy goblins did I want? What? Alright. Well, they have no more lands. And we drew another Wasteland. So we might just cheese them out here, folks. What makes you play Legacy Goblins over Modern Goblins? We got one! Wrong Weasley! We got a honker. 25 bucks for extra life. You love to see it. Thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate it. You get honked at. I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding. Yeah, Legacy gives you Gempalm and Lackey. We're just playing different formats on Mog Monday. I want to mix it up, you know? Alright, let's give him the old P. Diddy. And then we'll once again Wasteland them, I guess. Force the Will the Piledriver. Exiling Spell Pierce. Sure. Get some honks in chat, please. Alright, well. They have one land and we got some 1/1s. Matron. They definitely have Snapcaster Mage, so if we just run out Warchief, might just die to Snapcaster. We're just going to attack. You spelled your name wrong. Well, that's thematic, right? If you spelled your name right, it would be Right Weasley. I'm glad Zibby's awake. Right, Zibs? He's doing stuff. He's hanging out. He's having a good time. We're all having a good time. Hey, what is their hand? Like, they have no cantrips, no lands. Alright, we've drawn both of our pretty bad 1-drops, or 1-ofs, I mean. Go, Zibby, go, go. Go, Zibby, go, go. Go, Zibby, go. Uh-oh. They drew a white land. They go to 2. They go to 1 off of the fetch land. Let's see what they do here. Alright, we're going to port a land. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. Like, blind flip Terminus? No. This has been an embarrassing game for them. Jeez. Like, we didn't do anything. We played 3 1/1s, and we wastelanded them twice. And that was it. That was it, Zibby. That's all we did. Silly hammy. Silly hammy. Alright, so yeah. I mean, we're going to want to cut Stingscourger and cut Trashmaster, that's for sure. Probably don't want the Sharpshooter either. I guess we're bringing in Thalia's. It's like not great, but it's fine. It's better than the cards we're boarding out. It's better than Chainwhirler. I don't want Priest or Surgical or Relic or Pyrokinesis or any of that crap, so they're not playing Terminus, even though they're playing Mystic Sanctuary? I don't believe that. I don't believe you. Wise Wolf, did you ever answer my question? I might have missed it. You wanted about submitting a deck list. For what? Talk to me. Talk to me, Wise Wolf. If you folks just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow in there. Mogg Monday. I know it's Tuesday, but we had connection problems yesterday, so we're making up for it with a makeup stream, basically. So Mogg Monday. Then we're playing some modern. We got some fun stuff to play. We got a freshly brewed from me, Bant Astral Slide, and we have Golostron. And both those deck lists are on my Twitter if you're looking for them. But you'll see them a bit later. I mean, most of the goblins are in Pioneer, except for Matron, I guess, and Gempalm / Munitions Expert. So there was no removal goblin, which is kind of a problem, but we're playing 6 fetches. Come on, Magic Online, you can do it. Yeah, I think there should be a Tarfire in my deck. Just one Tarfire. We're going to keep. It's not great, but... Mountain. The Goblin Flametongue Kavu is legal, yes. That card's just like not great though. I'm sure we'll build a Pioneer Goblin deck, don't worry. Alright, we're gonna Mogg War Marshal. It's better against spot removal. Don't force me. Popmancer, yes, you had the Goblin Bushwhacker deck, right? Put your link in chat for that, and we'll do it at the end of this. So, kind of want to echo because it's a kind of a grindy format, but they could just Sword Supply Shares the Mogg War Marshal. I don't get the token anyway, so I think we're not gonna bother. Also, if they Terminus, same problem. All right. Thanks, Popmancer. We'll do your deck tech as part of a Mog Monday. All right, so get it for one. Play Piledriver. Hand's not great. I'm not gonna lie, but we're doing what we can here. Lunderbolt, 11-month resale. Welcome back, my friend. Might be getting Terminus here. Lunderbolt. Draw step. Terminus. Wow. Wow. I think I get a 2-for-1 on Terminus here, which is fine. Problem is they have lands, and we don't really have a very good hand here. They're getting Tundra? Wow. Usually they want to get all basic lands against us, I would think. He gave us like a Narset or something. That'd be kind of lame-o. And Narset was his name-o. Monastery Mentor. Mogg War Marshal off the top, please. Not quite. Not quite. Quasar has a question about Arena and Magic Online. So Quasar says, so Arena has MMR, and they have a rank system so you get paired against people of similar skill. In this game, do you just play against anyone who signs up to the league as you? Yes. You're paired by record, but for the most part, yes. Right on time, Thalia. Pretty sure we can't win here. Yeah, force anyway. Yeah, we're trying the next game. We can't beat this Mentor. Right, whatever. We'll try, I guess. But we probably can't beat this Mentor. No, Brainstorm's alright. Ponder. Oh, God. No shuffle. Flood Strand. Alright, so we're going to play Siege Gang. And if it doesn't resolve, we're going to concede. Big Daddy. Alright. So you're telling me there's a chance. Accumulated knowledge. Accumulated knowledge. Lordy Lord Lord. Taking a million here? Are we just dead? It would take 2 spells to kill us, not 1. Accumulated knowledge. Little AK. Blue Elemental Blast killing my siege gang. Okay. Do you have 1 more spell to kill me? No. I'll be at 1 life. I'll be dead anyway. Alright. Yeah. That game was not particularly close. Mogg Mondays. Alright. Yeah, let's run it back. I don't think you want Sharpshooter. Like, we really don't want to just can't let the game get to that point. That's the goal. That's the goal. Pauper Goblins for Mogg Monday. I'm going to play lots of different formats. The goal of Mogg Monday is to keep it fresh, so... Mogg Mondays. Alright, let's go. Just another... God damn it. Mogg Monday. Alright, unkeepable, obviously. I mean, better. It's better. It's not great. Ship a land and hope that, it doesn't matter if Lackey hits or not, honestly. Like, it's fine, but we're not gaining any card advantage off of it. You know, we're just putting ourselves to get Terminus. What's the 1 land that filters into 1 of each color? Cascading Cataracts. We're playing my card later in Golostron in the modern portion of the stream. That's going to be fun. I had some fun modern decks play today. Let me tell you, I'm so stoked with this Bant Slide deck I built. Portent, targeting them. The problem is that they shuffled. Okay, that's good for us. So the problem is we don't have like a ringleader or anything yet to put in. So we don't want to get Terminus. I think we're just gonna play it. We're just gonna play everything though. We're just gonna play Piledriver and War Marshal this turn. They shuffled means their hand might be kind of eh, and then porting them is like okay, but they might have brainstorm anyway, so it's not like an ideal brainstorm to cast. But it's also not the worst. So we'll just put the power in play, and then we might get into a spot where if they have to fetch a white source, we can like destroy it or tap it before they can Terminus. So could have played Plateau, but there's almost no chance we echo next turn. So I figured that we would just get the port in play so we could port and Wasteland them next turn. Goblin Lackey, he's the man. Portent? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They find a Terminus in their top 3 cards. This game is over. Put a card on top, put a card on top, put a card on top. No shuffle. No shuffle. Don't do it. Don't do it. So now we need to assume... That was pretty good. Now we need to assume that they don't have a Terminus, which is good. And we don't need to like try and port their fetch. We're probably gonna do that anyway. Maybe I don't really know. Maybe I'll think about it. Oh nope. All right, so they have Sword Splashers, which is fine. Rocket, 4-month resub. Welcome back, my friend. All right, so this is fine. They're gonna target the Lackey. Sure. Not a problem. Okay. And then we're just gonna port them, I think. Could cast Matron. I guess you guys cast Matron for Ringleader. That's probably better, actually. It'd be hard for them to have a Terminus. They get very lucky to have that. And we've got lethal next turn with this Ringleader, so... What's up, Rocket? This is a makeup Mog Monday. We had connection problems yesterday. The stream just kept cutting out. I don't really know why. So we had to stop streaming, and we're making up for it today. Scalding Tarn. Alright. Imagine if they AK'd into a thingy. Alright, so they have 6 cards in hand. I mean, if they have like Brainstorm and Terminus, they can set it up for next turn. We're probably in trouble, but let's just put lethal on the board, I guess, and draw some cards. Ringleader says Lackey, Gempalm. It's not great. Not great. I've seen better. Seen better. We got a 9-ball on the Piledriver. 14 damage total. They have snap swords here. Alright, that's not great, but it's fun. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So they go to 9. We still have 3 tokens in play. We can answer a mentor, which is good. So we have Gempalm, obviously. They know about the Gempalm, but... Yeah, back in the day, Goblins would just destroy Miracles. It was like one of the more lopsided matchups. But that is no longer the case, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, let's attack. See what they do. AK. Draw 1. No Terminus. Alright, I mean, we're going to ship the P. Diddy. And then give them the old Rishadan Port and see what they do. AK number 2. Mismatched AKs. I'm not going to say it's classless, but I'm not, so. Well, Marge, I'm not going to lie to you. Tap in the plains, no Sword of Plowshares. Ponder. Okay. Okay. What's up, Rocket? Okay. Ponder. Ponder again. That first Ponder shuffled. So we gave him the old shuffle ski here. We got him on the ropes. They're looking for a swords. Can they find it? No shuffle this time. No shuffle this time. Yeah, I've already discussed Pioneer a decent amount. I'll discuss it more in my article on Friday. Alright, well. Here we go again on our own. Uh-oh. Yep. Yep. Yeah, AK is a card. Just drawing some cards, you know? Not too much we can do here. Not sure why. I guess they're resolving Brainstorm before they Terminus. They're tanking on the old Brainstorm here. Just got a fat 8 cards in hand. No big deal. So they got 6 cards in hand. They're about to have 5 if they cast Terminus. Still a pretty healthy amount of cards. And we're going to play Goblin Lackey, I guess, and just say go. Not feel very happy about our lives. We're going to port them. We got Gempalm. Swords to Plowshares, the Lackey. Alright, not good. Not good. Think we're in trouble, folks. We have a Cavern of Souls in play, so any Matron Ringleader is pretty good, but our Gempalms are obviously not super good. Oh, yeah. Gempalm Incinerator. Go get him. What's up, Mangori? How's it going, my friend? Welcome. Y'all tuning in. Welcome to the stream. They're at 5. Mystic Sanctuary. Pretty rude. Getting back a Brainstorm. Okay. Don't think we can win. This card's kind of weird. I'm not sure why that... Like, I don't think this card's, like too good. But it does seem pretty obnoxious. I'd import them. Oops. It's Mod Tuesday. We had connection problems yesterday, and the stream kept crashing, and I don't know why. So now we're making up for it here on Mod Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this card is, like, very fun, you know? Yawn. What game is this? It's game 3. Only had 8 minutes left. I kind of agree. The Cavern of Souls is not a fun card. I agree with that. given that unclaimed territory is already playable, I agree Cavern of Souls isn't fun. Rocket! $5 to the Goosey Gang. You got some catching up to do with the rest of the gang. Yes, I do, my friend. Yes, I do. I'm behind. They've already raised like 20 grand without me. So, let's raise some money, folks. Well, they're at 5. Gempalm Incinerator. Do your worst. They're at 3? Do I even play Goblin Lackey here? This is lethal by itself next turn. They could have set up a Terminus. I'm just going to say go here. Honk. 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 Zibby honk. Honk. Sleep honk. They're going to 2. 2. Chalice is frustrating IRL when someone angle shoots you and plays spell through Chalice. That is not angle shooting at all. That is not even close to angle shooting. That's casting your cards. And if your opponent wants to miss their trigger, they are more than welcome to. If you're going to be rude and play Chalice the Void and try and make it so I can't cast my spells, you better damn believe I'm going to Chalice check you. We did it, Zibby! We won! We won a match. I don't know how. They had like 100 cards in their hand. They just died to a 2-1, but we did it. We did it. Life is good. Life is good. What is angle shooting? Angle shooting is doing things that are like kind of sketchy, but like technically within the rules, to try and gain an advantage. It's a good example of angle shooting. Asking your opponent if they want to draw first rather than play first. Like they win the die roll, and you say draw first, and they say yes. And it's like they're used to they're used to the person saying I want to play first. Everything's fine now. They say yes. Mogg Monday. We're playing Goblins. That's what we do every Monday, even though it's Tuesday. But yesterday didn't work, so we got a keeper here. Playing some Legacy, and we got some fun Modern to play later as well. We are playing Bant Astral Slide and Golos Tron later, as long as the stream doesn't break again. And if the stream breaks again, I'm gonna break my computer and never stream again. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. All right, Ponder goes. This is match number 4. We are 1-2. Yes, Mogg is a race of goblins in Magic. Mogg Mondays. Goblin Lackey. Opponent shuffled off of their Ponder. That's always a good sign. Brainstorm, sure. Verdant Catacombs. A lot of fair blue decks today. A lot of fair blue decks and no Ren and 6s so far. Just kind of a weird mixture. Ooh, our Lackey's going to hit again? Wow, that's kind of cool. Well, they're probably getting Plague Engineered, so that's kind of gross. Alright. They took Goblin Matron and not Goblin Ringleader. That's pretty scary. They That makes me think that they are playing an unfair strategy and they don't care about the card advantage, and we're going to die next turn. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack with Goblin Lackey. We're going to put in Goblin Warchief. I almost don't want to put in the Piledriver. I want to hide the fact that we're going to kill them next turn. But I don't know if we have lethal if we don't. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we're one short of lethal. So I think we have to play the Piledriver. And then the Ringleader gives us lethal next turn. So if we're going to think they're playing a combo deck, we're just going to put lethal on the board and hope they can't kill us on turn 3. They probably can, but your turn. Don't kill me, please. Show and tell. At the Academy, show and tell too often becomes run and hide. I mean, put a Ringleader? They put Omniscience. Alright. Yeah. Well, I wonder if we're dead or not. F6. What? What? No. Mastermind's Acquisition. Choose a card you own from outside the game. Yeah, Legacy's a grand old time. Enter the Infinite. Draw your entire deck. Draws 48 cards. Cool. Like, why would they print this card? Like, what's this card going to do that's actually fun? It's not what's happening right now, you know? This is the kind of Magic card design I really hate. Omniscience is up there, too. But, like, what is this card doing in a game of Magic that's, like, not just you win the game? It's 8 blue sorcery, you win the game. The fact that you're drawing your entire deck doesn't really matter. You know, like... Alright, play all your Omnisciences, have the best time in the world. Even in Commander, like, you just win the game on the spot. So is that fun? You know, I don't know. I suppose we'll see how they win. Granted. Fae of Wishes. I like that that they flipped the adventure on the actual like visual thing. Tendrils of Agony. All right. I mean, with your whole deck in your hand, I would hope you could win the game. So, all right. Just the old turn 3 kill. A little unorthodox, but sure. And we're gonna sideboard in a bunch of cards. Let's bring in our, I guess, our surgical extractions. Mindbreak Trap, Thalia. The problem is they're playing show and tell, so they probably have creatures too. So we're gonna bring that in. And we're gonna cut 3 Ringleaders, Trashmaster, Sharpshooter, 3 Gempalms, and gotta keep Stingscourger. Kind of land, maybe. I mean, Surgical's like probably not good. Yeah, Surgical's actually just bad, bro. Let's leave the Ringleader in. If we do go for Emrakul, we can Ringleader and look for a Matron or a Stingscourger, so... Not ideal. Not ideal. Yeah, Coco Fang, the Jets-Patriots game was pretty pathetic. Definitely pretty pathetic. Alright, let's go first. Let's abuse the London Mulligan. We're going to Mulligan. Fair Goblin's hand, not going to beat the combo deck. This hand a little better. A little better. Keep. And they fetched a lot of basics. We're going to keep the port, I think. Put them all against a 5. Alright, you're up. Underground Sea. Good job dumping that Wasteland. Dum-dum. Ponder. No shuffle. I mean, thankfully Thalia's pretty good, so you get this Mindbreak Trap also. A little dyssynergy between Thalia and Mindbreak Trap, but it's hard for them to win without one in play, so... Alright, you are up, opponent. Thalia's gotcha. Tropical Island. 2 mana for Fae of Wishes. 1/4 creature. Wow. Wow. Powerful. Okay. I guess we're just playing War Marshal so we can actually kill this. Like, Piledriver can attack through but has no friends currently. I mean, we have Thalia and Mindbreak Trap, so I think we're okay this game. 2 mana for a 1/4 is not bad, you know. 2 mana for a 1/4 flyer. That's certainly pretty far above the bar. The old Horned Turtle scale. $18 life points. Why Mogg over porting? Because you got to port with pressure in play, and we currently have no pressure. Rishadan Port is a delaying mechanic, but delaying them while also delaying us doesn't make any sense. What is this? Abrupt Decay targeting Thalia. Yeah, it's dead. Kraken Hatchling is a good Horned Turtle. It's a good Horned Turtle. Goblin Matron. I mean, I guess we can Matron for like Warchief and try and set up. If we draw a land, we can Warchief Piledriver. I guess we're doing that. I mean, just casting Piledriver seems kind of mopey. The fact that we have Trap. If we didn't have Trap in our hand, I wouldn't do it like this, but we draw a land, we can go Warchief Piledriver next turn with the Trap up. It's 2-turn clock. Feels pretty good, so... Alright, my friend. You're up. Fae of Wishes. What's up, Air Jordan? Yeah, I've talked about Pioneer a lot. Look for my article on Friday. I'll talk more about it. Dark Ritual. Oh boy, here we go. Imagine they played Plague Engineer. That'd suck. Everyone's got Plague Engineer. 3 black in the pool. Drawn from Dreams. Alright, sure. Dig Through Time, not legal. Drawn from Dreams is legal. 1 black floating, 2 cards in the hand off of the Drawn from Dreams. Just nothing. Just that's it. That's your big finish. Okay. Land, please. Oh, not that land. Alright, it's not that bad, honestly. Type for 4. Throw Goblin away. Wasteland them. I think we're still in fine shape here. Yeah, just the old Dark Ritual Show and Tell deck. Who knows, you know? We're in the 1-2 bracket. Opponents are having fun. We're kind of having fun. We're all just doing things. Just living our lives. Brainstorm. Next turn we get to Piledriver them. Piledriver gets in for 7. It's 2 turn clock. Ponder, sure. I guess we'll probably just Gempalm the Feywishes next turn. We'll see what happens. That Ponder goes Shuffle. Underground Sea. Lackey? I guess there's like a fear of it, like if we go Piledriver Gempalm and they have a Fatal Push, which is coming out kind of unlikely. Can be kind of gross. Screw it. What are we gonna do, you know? What are we gonna do? Seems unlikely they would have Fatal Push in their deck. They're like some weird show and tell something combo deck. This should probably give our hand away, but because what else could possibly be in our hand that's not a land or a goblin? Wait, that's 14. We did it. Yeah. Yeah, they're just some weird like show and tell omniscience combo deck. Don't really know what they're doing, honestly. They killed this game 1 with just show and tell omniscience and with the infinite tendrils. Alright. Yeah, just run that back, I guess. Just do that again. Mulligan to Thalia. The Containment Priest might be bad. But I have to assume you're playing show and tell. You're probably just playing a few Emrakul's in your deck. So, alright. London Mulligan Abuse. This is kind of a tough one. Because we got the traps. We don't really have a clock, though. We're on the draw. I mean, they're not playing. They didn't show us any therapies. They showed us duress, not therapy. I'm going to keep. Just ship the Siege Gang and hope we draw some lands. We can draw land. Like, we're on the draw. We can draw land or Vial or Lackey, and we're feeling really good, so. Yeah, they played Thoughtseize and Duress. So they're not playing Therapy. They need to put together 2 discard effects before we get taken apart here, so. Ponder. The first Ponder shuffled. That's always good. It's a good feeling. Keeper Mulligan. The feeling you get when your opponent shuffles their Ponder. They shuffled again. And I thought,
Can't believe it's already been 3 years of me reminding you that Transatlanticism is the best Death Cab album.
Mostly lost 3 years and you're still wrong. But I love you. Mostly lost. 3-year resub. There's some love in chat for Mostly Lost. A 3-year resub. That's awesome. Just got their 3-year badge. We don't have a 3-year badge. That's too fancy for me. We gotta make one of those. Thanks, Mostly Lost. Appreciate it. You draw Thalia too. Mogg War Marshal. Alright. Big difference between modern goblins and legacy goblins. Gempalm Incinerator, Wasteland, Rishadan Port, and your opponents are all playing much better decks. Go get him, Mogg War Marshal. Modern goblins might actually win. Yeah, goblins is pretty bad in legacy right now. I had fears going into this league, and my fears have been confirmed. If you want to win in legacy, don't play goblins. Thoughtseize again? Oh god, we're dead. Alright. We gotta draw a land like yesterday. Or they can just turn 3S, it's fine too. No. Yes, no, yes, no. Impulse. Main phase Impulse. Don't shuffle though. Alright, no Echo. We draw land. God damn it, that wasn't even close to a land. The only 5-drop in the entire deck. Tilt. Tilt. What's going on? Is our opponent also streaming and playing some sort of like wreck the deck or something? Alright, Clock and Bridge Troll. 5 mana, Troll, Trample Haste, 8/8. Enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 3 goat tokens. Beginning of combat on your turn, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If that player does, you tap the troll, gain 3 life, and draw a card. So, no. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? This is our life. This is our life. This is our life. This is our life. Can't let the combo deck draw cards, so I guess they got us in a real bind here. Go! We drew a land. Still always goats. Dark Ritual, Clackenbridge Troll. Or Clackbridge Troll. I just add syllables to things. I'm dyslexic. I think I just go to 2. Maybe not. I think it just, like, tendrils me. Preordained, sure. Why would they play this card? What would the purpose of playing this card be? So they gain 3 life and draw a card if I'm just gonna, whatever, bring it. I'm gonna block with one of the goats, I think. I'm not gonna block. Whatever, hit me. Go ahead, do your worst. I don't want to let you draw a card, you're a combo deck. Yeah, we're just getting trolled. We're just getting trolled. I know it has trample, but like we can still gain a life or 2 by blocking. Obviously, if it didn't have trample, if it didn't have trample, I would have blocked it last turn. So, show and tell. Okay, you got it. How about Siege Gang Commander? How about Emrakul the Aeon's Torn? Are you dead? Two. We have draws that kill them. Like Prospector would be good. Lackey, not good. 2, 4. They take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're dead. Right? They block everything. Or they block Siege Gang. We shoot them. 2, 4. Yeah, they look dead to me. I could have Lackey'd too, I guess, but. Get him, goats. Yeah. Yeah. Nice Emrakul. This has been a game, Magic, we've just played. It's a pretty good combo. Just Clackenbridge Troll and Emrakul. So yeah, I have no idea what the hell was just happening. But okay. Mogg Mondays. We're 2-2. That win was brought to you by Cardboard Live, bringing you the fancy overlay you see on stream, as well as improving basically every stream out there. You saw it on the Mythic Championship, you see it on SG Tour, you see it on personal streams. Cardboard Live is the future of watching Magic on the internet. Check them out, cardboard.live. If you're a streamer, you got to get involved. Go follow them, message them, get in their beta, and then if you're a viewer, get involved, because every Magic thing on the internet should have Cardboard Live. End of story. And they're just growing, too. They're in the beta right now. Soon you'll be able to buy cards right through your overlay on Twitch via Cardboard Live, and that's awesome. So, Cardboard Live. Check them out. Thanks for following. I see. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Welcome. Mogg Monday, match 5, 2-2. Clackenbridge Troll. I don't know what's happening. I can only assume our opponent was like playing some silly meme deck or something. Opponent ball against a 5 this game. Southpaw. Give him the old lefty. Snow-covered island. May I interest you in an Aether Vial? Yes, I may. This hand might be looking good. Ponder, sure. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Jake, thanks for watching, my friend. If you want to catch the rest of it, make sure you do it on YouTube, alright? This video will be up a little bit later today. Alright. Goblin Ringleader is pretty good. We're going to port, I guess, Island. They could just cast Brainstorm, but whatever. No? Alright. Portent. I mean, they only have 3 cards left. They mulled a 5 this game. Even if the Lackey doesn't hit, our hand's just full of gas, so... Top, top, top. No shuffle. Goblin Lackey. Go get him, buddy. Portent. Draw a card. Not Terminus. Aether Vial goes up. Warchief. Not castable. Goblin Lackey. All day. No. Alright. That's fine, though. I mean, we have, like, ports and vial and just a handful of gasoline. And, can't be too upset. So you're telling me there's a chance. Fetch Mystic Sanctuary tapped. I think that might be an error. Up and a Shames concede. Oh god, here we go. The Shame Scoop. The Shame Scoop. Whose deck tech is this? I forgot who it was. Because you're coming up real soon, my friend. We're going to do a Mogg Mondays deck tech as well. Alright, Miracles. Thalias. Goodbye Trashmaster, goodbye Stingscourger, goodbye Sharpshooter. Gingerbrewed Affinity. I lost Gingerbrewed Affinity at the last Open I played in. Bring in Relic? I guess that's, like, okay. I could buy that. All right, sure. I'll bring a Relic for game 3 because they have Mystic Sanctuary and AK. I could buy that. And Snapcaster. All right, Mulligan. This is better. We can keep this. Ship Piledriver. It's not great, but it's fun. Prismatic Vista. Portent. No shuffle. All right. Oh, we drew an Aether Vial. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. All right. Changing gears. Aether Vial turn 1 off a Plateau. Thoughts? Force of Will. Force of Will pitching Narset Parter Veil. So 1 mana him, Torok. Love to see it. Ponder. Ponder goes shuffle. I had like 10 Ponder shuffles this stream. It's awesome. No shuffle. Tilt. Cavern of Souls. Alright. I can buy Cavern of Souls. I doubt they have second force, but might as well, you know? Brainstorm. I'm feeling pretty good about this game. Like, they could obviously kill a Lackey here, which is fine, but we're just building towards a Ringleader. We have Cavern of Souls, we have lands. They're just pondering all day, every day. Ponder, ponder, ponder. And no shuffle off Ponder again. I got a feeling that this Goblin Lackey's not going to be hitting. That's just my inkling here. Yeah. That's fun. So we'll just ship Piledriver. Yeah, we could ship Lackey and then just port them. But they could easily just Swords or Path in response. Let me just lay 2 threats. Yeah, just lay 2 threats. I think that the Lackey's more important though, so we'll use Cavern on Lackey. I don't think porting them does a ton. And like the Piledriver's pretty good with the Ringleader also, so this puts them in like a double crutch. Deo says, do you have a tweet about the new format yet? I mean, I tweeted about it, but it was more like reactionary. I'll discuss it more in the my article on Friday. New formats are fun. Execution perplexing. Not sure why it's not on Arena. It's the TLDR. Alright, I mean, Crack a Flooded Strand. They have a Supreme Verdict here. It's pretty fun. Council's Judgment. That is fine. They're voting for Goblin Piledriver. Okay. So they're going to let the Lackey hit them? This is interesting. They have 2 cards left, and they're going to let Lackey hit them rather than Piledriver. It's very weird. It's a very odd choice. Piledriver would have been all alone on the board, and they're at 17 life. Alright. We're going to hardcast the Ringleader first. Bingo. Exactly what we're looking for. Just grinding it up. Oh, Hydroblast. That makes sense. Okay. That makes total sense because you can't Hydroblast the Piledriver. Okay. Okay. All makes sense now. All making a little sense. Jace the Mind Sculptor, dead. I think we're in good shape, though. We're looking to trade 1-for-1 as much as possible with our ringleaders, so... Hydroblast certainly gone up in value with Ren and 6 running around. I can't believe we played an entire Legacy League and didn't play against Ren and 6 once. We played against 4 fair blue decks and no Ren and 6s. Alright, they have 1 card left. And we can't double spell. So... Their last card is Sword Supply Shares. I don't think we care, honestly, at this point. Quad Warchiefs. Quads. Upkeep. Crack Flooded Strand. So they have fresh cards coming, only 1 card in hand. This feels pretty good for us. This feels pretty good. There's Zibby munching back there. Narset Parter Veils. No problems here. Yeah, the entire War Council's here. All of them. Sword Splash Shares. Sure. Goblin Piledriver. Alright, so we're going to hold that for sure. I think we're just going to play a Warchief and attack. Import them. We're not playing Piledriver into the Sword Splash Shares. We're trying to get them at that later. We're going to attack... I guess there's no way to attack... we want to attack Narset for sure. No way to attack... Where they don't just path the Warchief, but... Interesting. So they're not going to cast these Sword Supply Shares? Okay. So they just took 2 for no reason? It's kind of weird. Upkeep. Port. Jace the Mind Sculptor again. Alright. And a scoop. And the stream's crashing again. Oh, fantastic. This is wonderful. Three and 2. That's pretty surprising. Honestly. Did not feel like a 3-2. It felt like we stole some wins there for sure. Our opponent Clackenbridge trolled us, and we still won. And I mean, beating Miracles is like we should probably beat Miracles, but I guess we lost one of the Miracles decks too. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I would play Goblins in Legacy right now. I think that the deck's just too underpowered compared to what's going on. We didn't even play against Ren and 6, and we still struggled. So like, just don't think this is where you want to be. I know it's not very fun, but just don't think Goblins is very good in Legacy right now. I think it's so good in Modern, but in Legacy, I think it's not like you're even like just playing a kind of niche deck. I feel like you're severely hamstringing your ability to win by playing Goblins in Legacy. Which kind of sucks, but that's Mog Monday. I know. We gotta mix the formats up though. Maybe we'll try something later on Mog Monday, some sort of experimental, different Legacy Goblins deck. We could try like not playing Vial and playing like Chrome Mox and Chalice or something, or we could try stuff. we could try stuff. But, yeah. What do you think, Zibby? What do you think, bud? Goblins and Legacy. Keep your mulligan, Zibby. He's going to bed. He's going to bed. He's going to bed. Yeah, so deck tech. We can do a Goblin deck tech. Who's my Goblin deck techer? It was Big Popomancer, right? Big Popomancer, are you here? Got to be a productive member of society? Being a productive member of society is lame. Zibby. Alright. So we're going to do a special Goblin deck tech here as part of Mog Monday. For those who don't know, I do deck techs live on stream. They are $10 each. And basically I talk about your deck for 5 minutes on stream. Give my advice. So, yeah. We got Big Popomancer's Kuldaltha Snow Day. So these sort of Kuldaltha whacker, bushwhacker decks have been floating around for a while. And why not play Astrolabe? Because every deck plays Astrolabe. It's just the best card in Modern Horizons, probably. What do we got here? We got Memnite, Bushwhacker, Goblin Guide, Legion Loyalist, Battalion. Whenever it and 2 other creatures attack, creatures you control get first strike and trample until end of turn, and can't be blocked by tokens. Not big on this card. Signal Pest, Reckless Bushwhacker, Goblin Grenade, Kuldaltha Rebirth, like this card. 4 Bolts, 2 Shot in the Blast, 4 Arkham's Astrolabe, 14 Snow-Covered Mountains, 4 Darksteel Citadel. Simple, aggressive, all-in whacker deck. How many goblins do we have? We got 4 Bushwhackers, 4 Goblin Guides, 4 Bushwhackers, 4 Rebirth. So I guess you have to play Legion Loyalist just to have enough critical mass for Goblin Grenade. Honestly, as far as I would say budget decks, I guess. How is this deck so much more in paper? Oh, Goblin Guides are pricey in paper, geez. As far as budget decks go, this is a really sweet one, honestly. It's fast, it's aggressive, it kills quickly, it's single-minded. I'm a little worried about the mass of Goblin Grenades here. I'm worried we're going to draw 2 or 3 grenades and not have enough Goblin sacrifice. But I like most of the things that are happening here. Astrolabe does play very well with Rebirth and Shout in the Blast. Shout in the Blast is sweet. I like the bolts. I am a little unhappy with Legion Loyalist, but I don't know what else it could be. I don't know, because giving our creatures first strike and trample doesn't really matter that much when they all have 1 or 2 power. Let's see, Grenade, Rebirth. I've tried to build this deck with Mox Opal before. Playing Mox Opal and Mishra's Bauble, trying to go that route. I was also playing Galvanic Blast over Lightning Bolt, trying to get more damage in. But probably just not worth it because there just aren't that many artifacts. We have 4 Memnite, 4 Signal Pest, 4 Astrolabe. We only have 16 artifacts sacrificed to our Rebirths, also, which is kind of light. This deck could go Boros. It's possible that what's the card? Thraben Inspector is just strictly better than Legion Loyalist. Although it's not a goblin, it's probably need to cut down on your grenades. The fact that a card like Thraben Inspector is a 1/2 creature for 1 that's also an artifact, then you can sack the artifact to Rebirth and still have your creatures, pretty awesome. That's cool. Ginger Brute's also a card that could be in here too. That was my initial thought, Dan, was that we want to replace these Loyals with Ginger Brutes, but we're looking for a critical mass of goblins for Goblin Grenade. It might even be better to just skip out on the Goblin Grenades entirely. Ginger Brute's not bad. It's an artifact, and it has haste. It's basically a Legion Loyalist, just an artifact that can be unblockable at times. A little easier to cast also, because the Darksteel Citadels only cast half our spells. The Darksteel Citadels are a little weird, because they don't really cast much. They only cast Signal Pest, the Kicker on Reckless Bushwhacker, and Shrapnel Blast, and that's it. They cast nothing else unless you have an Astrolabe. So, there's definitely some tension. When I used to try to build this deck, I would have a lot of trouble with trying to find the right mix of artifact stuff with bushwhackery stuff, and then this is adding the goblin stuff element as well. And it's certainly a little complicated. I think that if you were to play Gingerbrute and you were to play Mishra's Baubles, you could probably just play Mox Opals over your Citadels, which would be a lot better because they're just a better card. They tap for red. They're a better card, sacrificed Rebirth, and things like that. That could be a way to go. But my biggest concerns right now are not having enough goblins for Goblin Grenade. And then Darksail Citadel not casting enough of our spells. Those are my biggest concerns. I do like Goblin Grenade, but it might be better to have Goblin Grenade like a 2 of, just like a finisher, and focus a little more on some artifacts. I do like Astrolabe a lot in this deck. It just works really well as a 1-mana cantrip artifact that is a good target for Rebirth. I've also tried playing like Swiftspear in these decks, where because you're prowessing with your various zero mana artifacts and things. It's a hard mix. It's hard to find the right mix though. I think this is a pretty good shot though. Sideboard's got Tormod's Crypt, Forkbolt, Hope of Gearper, 2 Abrade, 3 Damping Sphere, which I don't love in a deck that wants to cast a bunch of spells in one turn. Smash Smithereens is great. Smugglers Copter is interesting. I don't know what you want Smugglers Copter against, because Smugglers Copter is not great against spot removal, and spot removal is already good against you. So, like, while I like Smugglers Copter a lot, and I think it is somewhat underplayed in Modern, in that it's not played at all, and I think it's like definitely a playable Modern card, I'm not really sure exactly what it adds to this deck. I guess it's good against mass removal. It's like Anger the Gods and stuff. I could buy that. Okay. So I could buy Copter. I think Copter's really good. I like that. It's good against Anger the Gods, Wrath Effects, things like that. I like Dismember a lot. Are there any sideboard cards we are missing? I mean, if you're playing Mox Opal, Blood Moon looks a lot better on turn 2 than on turn 3. It's kind of a thing. Sideboard seems mostly reasonable, though. Wouldn't mind another Smash or two. Like, I think Smash might just be better than a Braid, straight up. And then we already have Bolts and Forked Bolts for removal and the Dismember. So I don't think I might prefer Smash to a Braid. Yeah. Deck seems cool, though. This is a hard deck to pin down, I'm not going to lie. There are a lot of moving parts here, and there's finding the right mix of artifacts and goblins and creatures and spells and lands and so on and so forth. It's pretty tough, but I like where this is going so far. I think you probably don't need cards for your Tron matchup because you probably just crush Tron with this deck. Just a fast, linear kill you deck. So I like it. Deck's sweet. Big Pop Mancer. Questions, comments, concerns, happy to answer them. This is a Goblin themed deck tech for Mog Monday here. And I think 4 blasts is too many though, because like this card's a little clunky. I kind of like 2 and 2 actually, because part of the problem is that Goblin Grenade and Shrapnel Blast are counter synergistic with what the deck is trying to do, because the deck's trying to play an early artifact and play a bunch of cheap creatures, and Goblin Grenade and Shrapnel Blast are neither cheap creatures nor artifacts. So like every blast we draw is going to make our opening hand worse. This is the problem that Affinity used to have, where Affinity would play some Shrapnel Blasts, but if you drew too many Shrapnel Blasts, then you get into a point where you're like, none of your cards work because you're a synergy deck. So Bomat Courier is also really good. Honestly, I could see just cutting the Goblin theme from this deck. I know, sacrilege here on Mog Monday. If you just played like 4 Bomat Couriers and like some Gingerbrutes, and that might make Mox Opal playable, which is really good, which makes your Citadel, which makes less lands, more, and like you could probably just go in that route and just not play Goblin Grenade and play like 4 Lightning Bolts, a couple Galvanic Blasts, a couple Shrapnel Blasts, something like that. Still play Astrolabe, still play Rebirth. That's a way you can go to. Courier's good. This deck empties his hand pretty quickly, honestly. And if you're sacking Courier to draw Shrapnel Blasts and stuff, it's pretty good too. So, yeah, cool. So, that's the deck tech. Questions, comments, concerns, happy to answer them again at $5 deck tech, $10 deck tech, 5-minute, $10 deck tech for Big Pop Mancer. Appreciate that. That's it for Mog Monday. We got some Modern to play, though. All right? So, we're playing some fun decks in Modern. We got... Where is it? Bant Astral Slide coming up next. But all you Mog Monday folks watching on YouTube, look for this in a different video. All right? Mog Monday, folks. I love you. We'll have Mog Monday back next Monday on actual Monday. And I got to figure out why my computer keeps crashing the stream because I don't know what the hell's going on. All right? So make up Mog Monday here on Tuesday. I love you all. YouTube folks, like, subscribe, comment, etc., etc. Stream folks, we're going to keep going.